Hello everyone, welcome back. In this part we are going to learn about basic operators in Linux shell scripting. Operators are symbols that allow you to perform mathematical calculations, compare values, and make decisions in your scripts. So by the end of this part you will understand arithmetic operators, comparison operators, logical operators, how to use them in scripts. So let's get started. The first category of operators are the arithmetic operators, and they are used for mathematical calculations. And the most common operators we have in that category, we have the plus sign, which is that one, the plus sign, which is used for addition. We have another one, which is the subtraction sign, used for subtraction. And we have the multiplication sign, and in this case we use asterisk for multiplication, okay? And it's used for multiplication, as I've told you, okay? And we have another one, which is the division operator, okay? And for that one we use the forward slash, okay? And we have another interesting one, which is the modulus, and this one gives us the remainder after dividing a number by a number, okay? So it's called the modulus operator. It's the percentage sign, like that, okay? So we have another one, which is called the exponential or the exponential operator, the exponential how should I pronounce this one? The exponential operator, okay? So for that one we use double asterisk, okay? So for example, let us take a look at some examples, okay? Let's take a look at some examples. Let us create a script here, our shell script. Let us name it let us use nano, and let us name it let us name it op.sh, like that, okay? And then let us just press Ctrl S to save and X to exit, okay? So if we press ls, we're going to see we have our ops.sh script, but it doesn't, we don't have the execute permission, okay? So we need to add the execute permission, like that. So we want to add the execute permission and then to our op.sh, like that. So from there, if we press ls, we type ls, it has changed even the color, which means we now have the execute permission, okay? So from there, let us go into our file, op.sh, and then we do something, okay? So we are going to use the shebang, okay? The shebang to the shebang. So we need the shebang, like that. So from there we are going to create two variables, okay? A and variable b, okay? B, let us give store 3 in b, like that, and 10 in a, okay? So from there we are going to start using some our arithmetic operators. We are going to echo out, let's echo out a plus b. We are going to get, it's going to be equals to dollar sign, and we want to do something complex, okay, to return a certain value, and we want to put them to output it, okay? So we are going to add a and b, like that, but let us leave some spaces, okay, so that you can see very well, okay, like that, okay, like that, okay? So from there I'm going to, can I copy this line? So let me try to copy, but I can just cut, okay? So let me try to cut, and in order to cut I'm going to press Ctrl and then K to cut all of that line, okay? And I'm going to paste it multiple times, paste it. For pasting you press Ctrl and then V, go to the next line, like that, multiple times, like that, okay, like that. And then we are going to change, okay? We're going to change these symbols. So a minus b, we are going to get a minus b, like that. And then a times b, we are going to get a times b, like that. We use the asterisk symbol, like that. And then for the division, use it like that. For the division, then for the modulus, to get the remainder, okay? So we are going to get the remainder of dividing 10 by 3, okay? Dividing, we divide 10 by 3, okay? So we want to divide, so we divide and then we get the remainder, okay? So the modulus is going to gives us the remainder after dividing a number by a number, okay? So we're going to take a look. So 10 divided by 3, we are going to get 3, remainder 1, okay? And that one is the one that's going to be returned, okay? So I want to use the modulus here, like that. And from there, let us use the exponential operator. So for the exponential operator, we do it like that, okay, like that. So for the exponential here, we are doing 10 power 3, okay, 10 power 3. We are going to get something like 10 power 3, 10, 10. We are going to get 1000, okay. So let me delete the rest, this line. I save and then I exit and then I try to execute. So to execute, use dot forward slash and then op dot sh, like that, like that. So as you can see here, we get 1000, okay, 1000, and here the mod for the modulus we get 1, as you can see. So you should notice these are these are brackets and the dollar sign. These ones here, these ones here, okay, these ones, okay. The dollar sign, let me show them to you right here, down here. I'm going to paste. Oh, no, I'm going, so there is nothing, okay. As you can see, cut buffer is empty, okay. So I'm talking about these ones, okay. So just remove these ones here, this one. So I'm talking about the dollar sign, pair of curly brackets, and then inside another pair of curly brackets, okay. These ones here, right here, okay. So these ones are this one evaluates arithmetic, is used to evaluate arithmetic expressions, okay. So that's it about it, okay. So we have another category apart from arithmetic operators. We have comparison operators, and comparison operators are used to compare two values, and they are often used in if statements, okay. So let us take a look at common numeric comparison operators, okay. So let us take a look at them. So we have the first one. Which is underscore, which is underscore and then not underscore dash eq. That one means equal, okay, equal. And we have another one which is dash ne, which is not equal, okay. I have another one which is gt, okay, which is means greater than, okay. We have another one which is lt, which means less than, okay. We have another one g for greater, then e greater or equal to, okay. And yeah, we need to add that dash. And then we have another one which is a dash le, less or equal to, okay, like that, okay. So as you can see here, you get the trend, you get the like the syntax, okay. So you get it. So e equal, as you can see, eq equal, and ne we have not equal, gt greater than, and lt less than, and ge greater than or equal to, and le less than or equal to. You get the syntax, okay. So let us try to see how we can use them. Let us try to see down here. We are going to let us delete these ones here, these lines, and let us set now a to b equals to 5 and b to be equals to 10, like that. Then from there we are going to use our if statement. So we are going to say if in space square brackets, we leave some spaces, then inside in the middle we are going to get our variable a, and we are going to check if it is less than, okay, to b. Is it less than b? Let us check. Is it less than b? Then if it is less than b, then what are we going to do? We are going to echo out that dollar a, that our variable a is less than our variable b, like that, okay. So otherwise, so we are going to use the else. Otherwise we are going to echo out that dollar a is not less than b, okay, like that, okay. So from there we are going to end our if using fi, okay. So here the square brackets are the test expressions, okay. They are test expressions, okay. So here we are testing a certain condition, okay, and if it evaluates to true, then this one is going to run, this line is going to run. Otherwise this one is going to run. So if we try to save and then we exit and then we try to run our script, as you can see, 5 is less than 10, okay. We get that output, okay. I think you get it, okay. So we have another category of operators which are called the string comparison operators. Okay, these ones are also comparison operators. Okay, they are part of comparison operator category. Okay, but these ones they are string comparison operators. Okay, so for strings we have operators like equal. Okay, the equal sign, which is that one, the equal sign, and we have the not equal to. Okay, not equal to, which is exclamation equal. So exclamation means not. Okay, and if we add that equal, it means not equal to. Okay, it becomes an operator, not equal to. Okay, so we also have another one which is dash z, and this one checks if the string is empty. Okay, and we have another one dash n. Okay, and this one checks if the string is not empty. Okay, so let us take a look at an example here. Let us go back and let me delete these lines. Okay, so but before deleting them, let us create two strings here. Let me just delete these variables and let us create a string one variable. Let us set it to be equals to linux like that. Okay, and let us create another string. This one is going to be string 2, and let us set it to be equals to linux as well, like that. Okay, so from there, inside these square brackets, we can check for a certain condition. We can check if our string 1, we can use the equal sign. If our string sign is equal to our, if our string 1 is equals to our string 2, like that. If they are equal, then what are we going to output? We are going to say that strings are equal. Strings are equal, like that. Else we are going to output that strings are not equal, like that. Okay, so if we try to save and then I try to exit, I run, as you can see we get strings are equal. Okay, they are equal. So always use quotes around the strings to avoid errors. Okay, around strings here to avoid errors, as you can see. Okay, as you can see right there. Okay, so let us take a look at another category which are called the logical operators. Okay, logical operators allow combining multiple conditions. Okay, so the first category we have, the first logical operator that we have is the AND operator. Okay, so it's called the AND operator, and we use double ampersand symbols. Okay, so this one returns evaluates to true if both conditions are true. Okay, so we have another one which is the not operator. Okay, so the not operator evaluates to true if one of the condition returns true. Okay, so we are going to take a look at an example here. Let us delete everything in this our script file. So I'm going to create the first variable called a, and I'm going to set it equals to 5, and then another variable b, I'm going to store 10 in it. Then from there we are going to use our if statement. So we are going to check if our variable a is less than, so we use is less than 10. If it is less than 10, okay, and we use the and operators. We use the and operator, so the ampersand symbols to double ampersand symbols, and also our variable b is greater than 5, like that. Then what are we going to do? Then we are going to echo out that both conditions are true. Okay, are true, like that. Okay, so otherwise we are not going to use the else, we are going to end like that. Okay, so here we are checking if a is less than 10. Is it less than 10? Yes. If it is less than 10, which means this one evaluates true. Okay, and also this one is we are checking that b is our variable b less than 5, and as you can greater than 5, and as you can see here 10 is greater than 5, which means this one also evaluates to true. Okay, and if all these conditions evaluates to true, the ampersand is going to evaluate to true, which means here we have true. Okay, which means this one is going to run. Okay, the code below the then is going to run. Okay, like that. Okay, so if we try to save and then we exit, we execute, we execute our script. As you can see, both conditions are true. Okay, so but when we were working with the or, let us try to change. So if we have our ampersand and we change this one to be 5 to be 4, okay, so if we say so, which means that b is not greater than 5, which means this condition is false. Okay, and if it is false and one of them is true and the other is true, this one, the ampersand, is going to evaluate to false. Okay, even if one of them is returns true. Okay, so which means we are not going to output anything. Okay, so if we save and then we exit and then we try to run, as you can see, we get nothing. Okay, but if we change to or, we go back and we change from ampersands, double ampersands, or and to or, like that. For or we use we don't use that one. I'm sorry guys, we use the pipe. We use the pipe like that. Okay, so for the or we use the pipe. Okay, like that, like that. But let us save. So let us save and then we try to exit. Let us execute. We get nothing. We get nothing. But here, no, we use O in other languages. We use O in other languages. Okay, so let us use exclamation. Okay, so no, okay. So here we don't have the O. We don't have the O in this in Bash. We don't have O. Okay, we only have the not. Okay, so let us use our ampersand. Let us go return our ampersand, but let us use the not. Okay, so let us use not there. Okay, so to get the opposite of and, let us see if this is possible and recompile. Okay, so here we are missing a city, so let us go back. So this is not possible. Okay, so not is not possible. Okay, so it's not possible, so let us go back with our ampersand symbols like that. Okay, so we shall take a look at how to use the not. Okay, how to use the not, okay, later. Okay, so but right now let us take a look at how to use only the and operator. Okay, so we shall take a look at that in the next part. Let us just save and then we check. As you can see, they are not. Okay, so one of them is false, which means we cannot return true, which means we cannot run the statement below then. Okay, so let us here we have seen how we can use operators in scripts. We have seen it. Okay, so thank you so much. So if you like if you have enjoyed this part, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, so I think you have got the basics. You have got the basics and you have understood. Okay, so try out to play with these basics that I've shown you. Try to change these variable values, these values, and try to play around with them. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, so